Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is an update for the Partners in Cream project pan. I love this project so much. It is all cream and liquid products. This was started by Outward Processing and Step Lions. I will link them in the description box. Also, there's a playlist of everybody doing this project. A lot of people are doing this one and it's a whole lot of fun. I do a lot of project pans on my channel, so if you want to see more, check out the project pan playlist. I will link that in the description box and in the cards. Also, I filmed this makeup look for the Reviving Old Palettes series, so I will link that also. And I have a playlist for all those videos as well. In this update, I am rolling out one item, which means I'll be bringing in one new item, which is pretty exciting, and let's get started. Like I said, this project is all liquid and cream products, and I have all makeup products in this round. I've been rotating. I've had anywhere from 4 to 6 items at a time in this project. Currently, I only have 4, and I'm gonna roll one out, and I'm gonna stick with that just because there's not a lot of time left. This project does end at the end of the year, but also I'm pretty sure that it'll start again in the new year. I really like this project. So, okay, the first thing is Colourpop Flexitarian Highlighter. This is definitely a cream type highlighter, and I have some pretty good progress on this. I'll show you a comparison photo. I think I'm doing pretty well on this. I use this over my primer, but under my foundation to give a glow. I don't really like the way it looks on top of foundation, but I really like using it that way. This is something I want to finish, but there's no way I'm gonna finish this by the end of this project, but you know, we'll see how it goes. It's probably something I'm going to continue to work on. But yeah, I am really happy with my progress on that one. Let me talk about the lip liner I'm working on, and that is this Kylie lip liner. The shade is Iced Latte. It is a brown. I like it actually. So here are the lines, if you can see that. I actually have some pretty good progress this update. I'm really happy with that. I feel like I made more progress than I did the previous round. I did use this more often, but I'm still, honestly, this is something that if I used this every single day, I do think I could finish it. This progress is me only using this maybe 3 times a week. So, because it's fairly creamy, you have to sharpen it every few uses. This is something, if I really buckled down, use this every single day, I do think I could maybe finish it. I mean, I'm really happy with the progress that I've made, but at this point, it's not even halfway done. So we'll see. Again, I don't know. This is something, definitely don't think I'll be able to finish in this project, but I'm going to continue to work on it, and then, you know, we'll see where that goes as far as, you know, what I end up trying to finish later on, but I'm gonna still work on this lip liner, and I actually do really like it. I think this formula is identical to the Colourpop formula though. I wouldn't buy anything else from Kylie Cosmetics. This is something I just bought randomly because I wanted to try the brand and it was on major sale, but I do enjoy it and I do like the color also. The next item is not really one that I have visible progress on, but I have been using it. It is the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. I love this. This is so nice. Medium coverage, kind of like a satin finish. I think this is really nice. I have the shade Vanilla Nude and it matches me really well. So there's, 0.91 fluid ounces in this, so a little bit less than a full fluid ounce. I feel like there's a lot of air, but if I try to squeeze this out, I'm afraid that it's gonna like spill everywhere. So I don't really know. I've been using this maybe 3 to 4 times a week since the last update. So I definitely, it feels lighter for sure, but yeah, I just don't really have visible progress, which is kind of frustrating. But at the previous update, I wasn't using this that much because there was a different foundation in another project pan that I was working on that I was trying to finish, the one in Finish 5 by Thanksgiving. And I have finished that one. And so now I'm definitely working on this more. So this is one I really do want to get done. I'm going to really focus on this because I wasn't so focused on it for the previous 2 months because I was working on other foundations. So yeah, this one I really want to focus and use this more regularly. Alrighty, so the item that is getting rolled out is this liquid lipstick, and this I just had a usage goal on it. This is the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Boss Up. I love this color and I love this formula. And my goal was to use this 10 times, and I'm pretty sure I used it more than that. I think I used it 12 or 13 times. This is such a beautiful shade and formula. I love the applicator, and there's like a little bit of an air bubble in there now. I was pretty excited about that. I had one of these liquid lipsticks a few years ago in a different shade, and I did completely finish it up within a year. A few of you guys have told me though that you've noticed that this formula dries out kind of quickly. I finished the one I had in less than a year, so I didn't notice that happening at all, but that is good to know because this is something I may want to work on to completely finish at some point. So kind of fun that I already have an air bubble, which is kind of crazy because I only bought this lipstick 2 or 3 months ago, but I'd already probably used it like 5 or 6 times, and then I used it at least 12 or 13 times since putting it in this project. So I've worn it quite a bit considering I have not had it for that long, but yeah, I was very excited to see a little air bubble in there. So yeah, this is getting rolled out, but this is maybe something that, you know, may show up in a future project. You know, we'll see how that goes. The Smashbox lipstick is getting rolled out. I'm gonna bring in a new item, and this is something I want to completely finish. This is the AOA Studio Liquid Concealer, and I have the shade Porcelain. This is a little bit too light for me. I feel like I've been saying this with my concealers for the last year and a half. I have so many concealers that either are a little bit too light or a little bit too dark. So I end up mixing concealers. Today I'm actually just wearing one concealer. Like I said, I filmed this makeup look, but so many days I have to layer 2 different concealers to get the right color. At least I have some that are too light and some too dark, because then when I mix them together, it's perfect. But I know it's just kind of silly that I ended up with that. This is what happens to me when I order concealer online. I feel like I'm really good at color matching myself foundation online because the descriptions are what I go by. And usually if I stick with something that says light and warm, it's usually pretty good. But I don't know, something about concealer, I struggle with that. Anyway, I do like this, but I'm probably gonna have to mix it in with another color. And so I am still working on the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is in my Finish 5 by Thanksgiving project pan. And I was mixing this in with my CoverGirl concealer, which, spoiler, I may have finished that one. So this is my plan to combine these two. And look at this. I mean, this is not in this project, but I'm seeing finally like some air bubbles in here. I've been using this a lot, and there's a lot of product in here. This is half a fluid ounce, which is a lot for a concealer, but I've used this as foundation too, and it's so nice for that. I really like this Too Faced concealer. I'm on a side note. I realize this isn't a separate project pan, but my goal will be to be using these together because that will make this color better for me. This also I could mix in with foundation too. I should try that actually. Yeah, I don't think I've done that, but I think I may try that as well. This has 0.34 fluid ounces, which is decent for a concealer. I mean, it's not as much as the Too Faced, which is half a fluid ounce, but yeah, so I am planning on using those together. That is it for this update. I'm pretty excited actually that I have visible progress on this lipstick, even though I just had a usage goal on it. And this, I've used a lot of this. There is a lot of air in here. I can feel that. I just, you know, don't want to make a mess. But yeah, I've used this a lot, and I'm pretty excited with this progress on the Flexitarian. Now, I realize I'm not going to be able to finish this anytime soon, but just the fact that I have good progress definitely makes me happy. So that's it for this update. If you want to see my other Project Pan videos, check out the playlist. I will link that. Like I said, I filmed the makeup look I'm wearing for the Reviving Old Palettes series, so you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.